Chubstep.
Jrad.
Creating the oil of judgment.
Steed. Chubstep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
Hey, I'm Winnie.
I had a stuffed animal named Winnie.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it wasn't technically an animal. I took a Ziploc bag and I stuffed it with old newspaper and then I drew a smile on it.
What about NATO? How do you feel about NATO?
I never met NATO. I don't know nothing about it. I don't talk about people behind their back.
NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Oh, but you didn't say that. I thought you were talking about the guy. I know this guy named NATO Jenkins.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
Welcome back. We got a suspiciously good episode for you today. That's a little foreshadowing. Stick around. Maybe, here's what I assume. People, somehow they stumble on this podcast. They hear the intro. They click off.
Yeah.
Every week. They hear me start talking and they're like, this sucks. I hate this guy. I want out. I want to be out of here. Yeah, they have a big problem with me. But sometimes maybe they're like on their phone and they're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And it's just like a guy rambling for 30 seconds. And then we start.
Yeah.
We start the podcast. And, that's how we get our extra listeners. Our India. We're huge in India.
Tanzania, India, and Saipan.
Yes, we are big in those markets.
Yes.
Okay, we're on the charts in those markets.
That's true. Yeah, the Tanzania, we're a top one, but there's limited options. But
yeah, which is it makes me feel like the government of Tanzania censored other podcasts, and then they were like, they listen to Chubstep. They're like, Chubstep fucking rules, man. All they say is good shit about Magufuli. They love Magufuli.
That's right. R.I.P.
We did start talking some shit about the new president, though. She just doesn't have the sex appeal Magufuli had.
Yeah, that's fair.
She was all obsessed with the soccer players' boobs over there.
Yeah.
Look up the story if you have no idea what we're talking about. But
I completely forgot about.
Yeah, she was mad that the soccer players had better bodies than her, so she's like, "Well, they got smaller boobs than me."
Yeah,
and it was this whole thing. That's their president. Okay, you think Trump's bad? Go to Tanzania.
But we love Tanzania.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Steed, we're gonna do a little shorter ep today.
Yeah, I got stuff going on. I got business calls to make.
Real quick, had to do one quick commercial bashing I saw.
Oh hell yeah. While you're finding that, I'm gonna talk about commercials. So I was somewhat legally streaming Boardwalk Empire. I finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I decided that ending was just so bad. It was the worst ending I've ever seen in a show, worse than Dexter.
I disagree. I don't remember disliking the ending of that.
The ending was Jimmy Doyle's son, Jimmy Dormity's son.
Yeah.
Comes back and just kills freaking Nucky Thompson, which historically did not happen. Nucky Thompson died of old age after serving time in prison for tax evasion. I looked it up because I was so pissed. But they just have the kid, and the kid was supposed to go live a good life with Richard Harrow, his wife, who he just abandoned.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go live a good life, and then apparently, the really peaceful people up in Minnesota decided to train their kid to be an assassin, to hate Nucky Thompson, and tell him that Nucky Thompson killed their boy. It's bullshit. That was a bullshit ending. It was horrible. It was not thought out. Scorsese thought he was pulling some fucking, Leonardo DiCaprio Inception move. It sucked. That was bullshit. Anyways, commercials. Now I got to watch commercials. Okay. I'm watching Hulu. I'm watching Hulu episodes. I'm watching 10 minutes of commercials for every 20 minutes.
Bullshit. Yeah.
I'm paying $8 a month for this shit.
I know.
$8. What does $8 a month get me? The right to watch ads?
Online, just the way movie and streaming, everything is just absolutely terrible. It's gotten so much worse than when cable was just the main thing. It's just terrible.
Just bring cable back.
Watch this commercial. Tell me what you think is wrong with this commercial. You can see what I'm talking about here. For those,
Okay, I can
explain to
see.
people what's going on right now. What do
All
you
right,
see?
there's 3 kids wearing multicolored
Nope.
jackets.
Old ladies.
Hang on. Oh, what the fuck? All right, there's 3 old ladies. They're sledding. They're having fun. One's going no hands. The kids are watching them. The old ladies are
Okay.
remembering
This
their
is
time as kids.
Yeah. Okay. What do you
Okay,
see? What's the issue here? Everybody's got helmets on.
Yeah, you're supposed to have. I mean, this is a community sanctioned.
Listen, have you ever put a helmet on sledding?
Honestly, yes. And in my age right now, if I was doing not this
Okay.
type of sledding,
Look, every single person here has
they
a
have
helmet
cool
on.
helmets.
There's young kids with helmets, middle-aged couples, and now these old ladies with helmets. Okay, I get it. They are older. These ladies are in their 70s, 80s sledding.
Yeah, they should wear a
Put on
helmet.
the helmet. But you cannot tell me there is a 10-year-old kid walking up that hill wearing a helmet. That is
Here's the
complete
thing:
bullshit.
if this is a town sanctioned sledding event, the town's going to require you to wear a helmet. If
I've
they're giving
never
you the
done that.
sleds, they're giving you the hill, they're going to
Why do
require
you think it's town
helmets.
sanctioned? What makes you think
That's a
it's
town sanctioned sledding event. That was clearly a town sanctioned sledding event.
Just event. Just a sledding hill.
Going into the town square in a Christmas town that didn't pave their streets or didn't snowplow their streets just to get the Christmas cheer going even more. That's a town sanctioned
I don't
sledding
know.
event.
I'm out. I'm gonna be the rebel that's like, I'm gonna go down this hill, you try to catch me. I'm not wearing my helmet. There's no chance I'm wearing a helmet sledding. Zero chance.
All right. Well, I hope we find out whoever made that commercial.
Here's
Whoever
what I'm saying.
made
Like
that decision.
I snowboard all the time. I wear a helmet snowboarding. I would say half the people skiing and snowboarding don't wear a helmet. You know,
Yeah, and those
it's like,
people are stupid.
they're idiots. They're idiots. But sledding's a completely different thing. It's a
I
it's
don't
an
know,
open
Jared.
air.
Have you ever gone off a jump and just been 6 feet in the air and landed on your head? Because
Yes,
it
I
hurts
love
pretty
that.
bad.
That's my favorite part. All right, let's get to snakes.
Okay, we're talking snakes. That's our topic.
Yeah.
If you stuck around since the beginning, you heard that teaser. There's a little hissing sound, and I'll never do it again in my life because I actually hate that. So I was thinking about snakes today, and I was thinking, why snakes got no legs? Where the legs at?
Where the legs at?
Where'd them legs go? Why snakes got no legs?
Yeah.
So yeah, I brought it up to Jared. He said, all right, we'll do a snakes episode. And I get a pretty basic answer for why them snakes ain't got no legs here.
Okay, well, I gotta start with that.
Okay, so after some extensive research, turned out snakes used to have some legs. And I thought that they just evolved never having legs. Because if you had legs, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Where you would just be like, fuck them legs, man. I'm not using these. I'm done. I'm out. I'm slithering.
Yeah.
It turns out snakes weren't just slithering. Them snakes was burrowing.
Wow. With their little arms and legs?
With their little arms and legs attached still. So these snakes, these are pre-85 million year old ancestors of snakes. The first no-leg snake was found 85 million years ago when dinos still reigned supreme.
Yeah.
Before that, their snake ancestors had little legs. They were like little lizard guys running around, slithering, not slithering. Hang on, not yet. Stomping. They were stomping, running on their feet. Then they decided, wow, these dinos are scary. We better start burrowing. Yeah. Now, this is a misconception. A lot of people thought, they're more streamlined in the water. This could have been a return to the water scenario for the lizards. They were coming out of the water. They go back in the water. They need to be more streamlined. Don't need them legs. No. A researcher found a ballooned ear bone in a snake, which this ear bone only balloons when you burrow and need to hear underground better. Thus, concluding that snakes back in the day were burrowing, and they all their limbs did was slow them down. Think of the best burrowers you got. Name top 3 burrow. Name your top 3 burrowers.
Like a gopher?
Okay.
They're all rodents.
Okay.
Rats, gophers, prairie dogs.
Okay, I'm going to name you my top 3 burrowers. The common Nightcrawler.
Earthworm's a good one. Yeah.
Then I'm going to name the common bloodworm.
Don't know what that is. It sounds gross.
It's a horrific worm. It's disgusting. Don't ever look it up. And then I'm going to go with a clam.
Oh, clam. Okay.
Okay, now you tell me which of those has legs.
None.
None have legs.
Wow.
None have legs.
What about prairie dogs?
Yeah, but they're like community burrowers, and they have the short little legs.
No, yeah, they got nubs.
Like they got stumpy legs. You ever seen a mole's legs?
Yeah, nubs.
I have, because I chopped a mole in half with a shovel one time.
In your basement? Steed
No.
Oh.
My cat got it in the basement.
Steed, for a short period of time, Steed lived in a basement.
Yes.
And
Unfinished.
there was one time, unfinished basement, there was one time at your place that there was a mole down there.
Yes, and I was sleeping and I heard at the time, this was a old haunted house. I thought it was a demon screaming in my basement. Because
they have a weird squeal.
They have a horrific squeal. I thought I was going insane and there was a demon. And I'm just like panicking, freaking out, middle of the night. And then I just see my cat go, Gray Cat. That was his name. He was a hero. He just charged over to the corner of the basement. A slight tussle. And then he returns triumphant, carrying the mole in his clutches. And I watched him eat that mole whole. And then I said, get back into bed, Gray Cat. He was a good boy.
Good boy.
Anyways, they have little arms. And eventually I think they would lose their arms. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
yeah, so anyways, slithery snakes decided to be burrowers. They don't want to use their legs. That was their niche in the ecosystem. And turns out it worked pretty good. They're good at slithering. Then they developed poison and shit. And now we got son of a bitch little snakes. I do not like snakes. I've been bitten by, I think, 5 snakes now. Turns out when you try and grab a snake, they do bite you.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that's a little advice for anyone.
Yeah. I've never been super scared of snakes. They don't really bother me.
It's not like scared of them.
Huge fears.
It's just when I'm walking around the woods.
Yeah.
I don't want to have in the back of my mind like, holy shit, I have to constantly scan the forest floor so I don't get bit by a snake.
The time you and me had that the most, I mean, I've never experienced anything like this in my life, was obviously the Badlands.
Oh my God.
Where you would hear rattlesnakes constantly.
Yeah. There was a lot out there.
And there was the time that I don't remember who had their foot coming down. Yeah, Matt had his foot coming down. We were with 2 other guys.
Yeah, he
literally
stepped over a rock.
Was literally about to step on a snake. Somebody, I think our other friend Jamie, yelled it out. And it's like, whoa, what snake? Literally was about to put his foot down on a rattlesnake.
Yeah,
so that was nowhere close to any sort of.
I've never seen a larger man scamper like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
It was like straight out of a cartoon. His legs started going crazy high, and he was like, his arms were going crazy, and as he's just skedaddling away from this snake. It was really funny.
It's like crazy. It's just like the movies, that noise. I mean, it's crazy. And it's just, to hear that all over the place. Yeah. And we were nowhere close to like any sort of anti-venom or anything. That would have been bad.
No.
Okay, Steed. Did you know this about snakes? Some can be
hermaphrodites.
I was gonna say incels.
Whoa, no way. They're wrist mogging people?
In a way that they're asexual. Are you an incel if you're asexual and you are able to reproduce with yourself? Does that make you an incel? Good question.
I don't know, because if you're reproducing with yourself, you're reproducing.
Yeah.
So other incels might take some offense to that.
Yeah. Okay. I want all the incels out there to email the show, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com, and see if the snake, some of them can reproduce asexually.
Yeah.
If that would be considered an incel. You're right, Steve. It might not be.
Yeah. And then after you guys email us, jump off your roof.
Yeah. God. Okay. So. We've got certain large boa constrictors like the green anaconda.
Oh yeah.
So that's a crazy thing. They were talking about like how they think it's like a genetic failsafe where if all the males die off or a big section of your population comes off, essentially the mother is laying a egg that's fertilized by herself, There's no fertilization side of it. And it
Oh,
creates two half clones of the mother. It can even create a
whoa,
male from the clone. It's crazy.
whoa.
So
Yeah, I
that
guess that
snakes are
wouldn't
like,
increase the genetic diversity, but
yeah,
that
you're right.
male
Yeah,
could go on to breed with other girl snakes.
exactly.
Wow.
It's a crazy thing. And not all of them do this, and it seems to happen more like um when they're not seeing any other males around for a long time, right? It's
Oh,
not something that they just do on their own, like
it's
for
weird
fun.
that like humans, I'm like, you can't just, I can't just look down. Like animals have crazy things. Like
Yeah,
cuttlefish can change, and chameleons
yeah,
can like change the color of their skin
yeah,
and like blend into stuff. Snakes can just be like, time to lay eggs and then also, sperm them.
yeah,
Us humans, what do we do? Thumbs? We have thumbs.
yeah. Yeah, we don't have that close. I mean, what we can do is create podcasts that change the world, like Chubstep.
Yeah,
So,
but like I mean, we did learn how to basically the infrastructure behind it through
yeah,
multiple Steed sciences, but
yes.
that wasn't us. That wasn't me.
So I want to talk about another one here. This is you talk about snakes burrowing. Obviously, they slither on the ground.
Yeah, they're
And then
big
there is
sliverers.
the last one, which is
Don't
this
Yeah, the flying snakes. Okay, great.
flying
Yeah,
snakes.
I hate these guys.
So, which is an insane thing, which I didn't even know was real. But essentially, they jump and they glide. They're not like
Yeah,
technically.
they hardly even glide.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're not catching any hang time.
No, 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 no.
Like
So
that
they
stupid thing they're doing, there's no way that
it
actually
doesn't
helps
do
them.
shit. Yeah. No, I agree. But this is a crazy. I mean, just to think, when you're going through the jungle and you've just got this flying snake. I'm sharing my screen for those on YouTube. I
There's
mean,
a snake flying through the air right
it
now,
looks
self-propelled.
what it looks like is everybody's seen like the baton, not like
Yeah,
in the
ribbon twirlers.
Olympics. Yeah, ribbon twirlers. Thank you. In the Olympics, like ribbon twirlers type of thing. That's exactly what this looks like. It just says,
And what are they doing that for? Is it to like catch a
um,
bird or something?
I don't know why they do it.
All right. Well, we're gonna say it's to
It's
catch a
it
bird.
okay. I mean, it's just insane that I mean that's how they get around. I mean, it's right. They're able to get up. They go up things to eat things in the tree, and then they're able to go from tree to tree.
And they're like, "Fuck it, I'm done with this tree," and they just jump off the tree.
Yeah,
It's wild.
and they create this. They can glide over 300 feet.
300 feet. Well, okay. Wow.
So it's a football
Guacamole.
field. They can go a football field length.
No way. There's no
It's
way.
100 yards.
I
100
need. You
yards.
know
It
what? I'm
says
gonna need to see the video footage of this.
the
I'm
ribbon
not
setting
believing
100
that.
yards. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
there's got to be a wind current or something.
so snakes are they're scary. They pop up everywhere. They're in people's
Yeah.
toilets. They're in your whatever.
They're in the ocean. If you see a snake in the ocean, every one of them is venomous.
Oh
So
shit!
do not
Really?
touch it. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
like the
God.
most venomous too. The sea
Yeah.
snakes. So just don't let it on your kayak because you think it needs a little rest. Hit it with your oar and hope a seal comes to save you.
Yeah, they can swim, fly, you know,
They can
crawl,
ride dirt bikes.
slither, cigarettes
They
for
can
sure. I believe it.
they can do it all.
Yeah.
You know what they can also do? They can also be your pet.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true.
And sorry, Jared, what?
I'm just gonna say it takes a certain type of person that's a snake person.
I went to a snake and reptile and what the hell was it? It was like an exotic animal show, essentially.
Yeah.
And this was at the King County Fairgrounds. And my girlfriend was like, "Oh, we should go. I thought you'd like this. It was very nice. It was, I did like it, but everybody in there looks like a psychopath human.
Yeah.
Like the creepiest guys, like no social skills. You talk to them, I'm like, whoa, that's a crazy. What kind of toad is that? And they're just, it's this, and then they just like turn around and like fold something. And I'm like, okay, that
Yeah.
your life's work here, which I'm assuming you just stare at these fuckers all day and you can't explain to another person what's going on. Like,
God.
they were just so weird and like, ugh, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But anyways, nothing against you if you do. My sister had a bearded dragon, which I foster cared for.
Well, and
And
this, I know you're going to get into some other pet stories here. Oh yeah,
yeah,
sorry. The bearded dragon, you to feed it the crickets and all that bullshit
yeah,
stuff.
and then it got mad at me, and then it
Yeah.
wouldn't come back in his cage, and it used to bite
Uh,
me. Fuck that thing.
So our lawyer, Chubstep Face,
It is Shamrock, riding dirty.
I'm going to miss these details slightly, but you'll get the gist of this, and I will correct anything. If I'm way off here, I'll correct it on next week's episode. His sister had a snake.
Oh,
It got out of the cage.
yeah.
They found it over 2 months later, still alive.
In the house?
Yes, in the house. It had eaten like something, and then they kind of like semi-hibernate. They can go super long stretches of time without eating. It
Yeah,
had
you
eaten
just
like
go
a
to
mouse,
sleep.
and they basically like it takes them a lot. They can like survive a super long amount of time without eating. So if it was even longer than that, I will bring a story. If it was way shorter than that, I will correct myself. But I think if I remember right, it was around 2 months. Escaped. They found it like not even in the same part of the house. 2 months later, they put it back in the cage.
Put it back. Yeah, we're still keeping you.
Yeah. Well,
Have
they still
fun out
kept it.
there,
Of course,
buddy.
they still kept
Like,
it.
yeah,
They
you
still
have
kept
fun
it.
out there.
I can't remember,
Get
like
back in
somebody
your
like
goddamn
was maybe
cage.
cleaning the house and left the top open, or somebody, it wasn't like it didn't just escape out of nowhere. Like it,
Oh my god.
somebody made a mistake and left part of it open.
Yeah, we've had multiple snakes in my childhood home.
Yeah.
Non-pet snakes. They just
Oh
get in.
God.
They get in through the hole in the basement.
God.
We had a hole in the
You just
wall.
got to seal up your basement. That's the
Yeah,
main thing I'm worried
we
about.
did. We found this hole, and the snakes burrowed through it, and they just get in and like sit underneath the door to the basement.
Oh
So you'd
my
open the
God.
door, and there would just be a snake sitting there.
That's insane. Okay, so
Yeah.
get the snakes as pets.
Okay, snakes as pets. I got no problem if you want to keep like a little snake, right? Yeah, you might be a little freaking weirdo, but I got fish. What's the difference? I have a problem when you have a snake that's going to kill you. If you have a venomous snake as a pet, or like some 150-pound boa constrictor,
Mm-hmm.
you are an idiot. I mean, you're just a gigantic idiot. You're so dumb. So I'm going to share some stories of people that
Yeah.
that died because they decided, yeah, this thing that's going to kill me if I ever touch it, or if it ever has a chance to touch me. So most of these people died. I think
Okay.
like one guy survived. First one, 2017. That's recent.
Yeah.
That's not like 1990
No.
before
That's
the
recent.
internet. Yeah, this guy was doing some. He has a King Cobra, which I don't know if you know King Cobras, but
Yeah.
pretty notoriously kill you.
Yeah.
So he's trying to pose for a photo with this snake. This guy's in Indonesia, so I don't know. Maybe this wasn't a trained snake. He poses for a photo with the snake. It immediately bites him. He posts this online, a picture of the snake biting him, for some clout, some quick clout. Then he does a makeshift tourniquet with a shoelace.
Okay.
Also posts that online.
Oh, great.
Begs for someone to take him to the hospital. Too late, he's dead.
Doesn't call 911, just does post social media.
No, he's like, somebody's got, yeah, this is a social media.
Great idea.
He owned like a dozen snakes that could kill you. And this one got
And it
him.
did. And it did.
Yeah.
Shocking.
This one happened in Ohio. Freaking lady, she had boa constrictors. So these are like big snakes, like 100 pounds sometimes. I don't know how big this one, but she called 911, and she's like, my snake's attacking me. So 911 officers go over there. They drive over there. They arrive, and a boa constrictor is constricting her and biting her face. And when they got there, they said that her face was essentially just bitten off. Like all the face was just bitten off by the snake. And firefighter cut the snake's head off when he got there, and actually saved the woman.
Wow. The stuff firefighters just randomly see is just insane.
Yeah, apparently this 911 call is on the internet. So you can find it.
Severe emergency. Hello. I had a boa constrictor stuck to my My face!
Ma'am, you have a what?
Boa constrictor!
You have a boa constrictor stuck to you.
4035!
There's two stories that I won't go into depth of, but people had snakes and it ended up killing their young children, like sub 2 years old.
God.
Like, I mean, you're just a piece of shit if you're like, oh, venomous snake. Yeah, that sounds good with my toddler.
My toddler who literally opens everything they can, like any single thing that they try to get into, they get into. Great idea to keep a snake around.
That sounds great. Yeah, 2 people in Canada were arrested and charged with murder, actually.
Yeah.
Because they had these fucking pets like unsecured in their house.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. One lady was actually trying to give her python medicine. The pythons, man, I guess they're not venomous, so people think they're safe with them. And then they just murder their owners. She was trying to give her python medicine. The little python was sick. Turns out snakes' like brains are the size of a doorknob. Not even. I was smaller than a doorknob.
Nothing. It's the smallest thing.
Nothing. It was the smallest thing out there. So this woman also, she was going to give medicine, managed to call 911, and when animal control gets there, because for some reason they said animal control, they just show up and there's just a dead body on the floor, and the snake is just wedged in between a wall and like a shelf. And
shame.
Yeah, and the husband showed up, and he was just kept repeating to animal control. Like he apparently just kept repeating this. The snake didn't like medicine. The snake didn't like medicine. Like he's hysterical. Apparently, all he knew about the snake was it just did not like medicine. So he's having a goddamn freak out. And
oh my god.
Yeah, she's dead. The python really did. He was right.
That is one big pile of shit.
Let's see. We got a couple of guys that got swallowed whole by pythons. I'm trying to find a non-python one because, we're kind of done. Okay. The guy in Florida, classic. This is in 2015, another survivor. He had a cottonmouth for some reason. And he decided, yep. He decided he was going to go kiss it.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the tail, not on the midsection, but on the lips.
Yeah, kiss on the lips, baby.
He kissed on the lips. Luckily, he quickly got medical care, so he survived. But his face looks like it's the size of 2 doorknobs. This guy also got charged with a crime.
Okay.
You see this?
Oh my god, yeah. Looks like he got like hit by a baseball or something in his face.
Yeah, like 4 baseballs.
Yeah.
It's just so swollen.
Yep.
And then I like how like the suggested photos with this, it's like, him with the snake. And then one of them is just like this big guy that apparently drank 36 pints of Coca-Cola. And that's like Google AI is like, that's comparable to this guy's snake.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. So here he is with the snake. Like, this is a normal face. Okay. Pretty cool guy holding a snake for whatever reason. Then you try to make out with it and you get all ballooned up.
Yeah. It does look cool to have. I mean, like classic pictures, like Britney Spears with the snake around her. You can look cool with a snake.
You can,
but yeah, I don't know. Here's snakes being stupid. You want to hear snakes being stupid? Those owners being stupid, snakes being stupid. Here you go.
I didn't know this was. Yeah. Oh my god, the snake that eats itself.
So snakes do this. It's like apparently like when they just get like they basically overheat or they start kind of losing their mind in like certain scenarios, they think their tail is prey and they will start eating their own tail.
Now
it is a
hear me out.
Ouroboros malfunction.
Hear me out.
Severe stress or overheating. Sorry.
Theoretically, could you indefinitely survive?
No, because eventually you're going to run out.
No, but you slowly eat yourself and you slowly grow. You keep growing.
I don't know if you grow fast enough. I like your theory. I like this theory of circular life. I'm not buying it.
All right, we got to get a scientist. We need a real scientist to be on this show with us.
Okay, if any of you real scientists out there, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com, we'll have you on.
Like
here's another
repeatedly, we're gonna have you on a lot.
Yeah. You were talking about cobras,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Do you
Yeah.
know what the world's largest cobra?
That would be not the King Cobra.
No. Okay, this is okay, sorry. This is the world's largest just cobra in general that ever lived on record.
Oh,
Do you know
yeah,
what happened to
Shelby. Port Shelby Cobra.
it? No. There was a 19-foot king cobra.
Whoa, that's big.
Yes.
That's really big.
Here's the problem, Steve.
Uh-oh.
Of the millions of people that died in World War II, there was also one world's largest snake.
What?
Yeah,
No.
so it turns out
No way the Nazis got him.
not exactly. It was actually a little self-inflicted. London Zoo had the
Oh, no.
Zoo had the 19-foot king cobra in it. And what they decided to do is, as like the bombing raid started, when Germany was doing these bombing raids over London, they're like, the
Yeah.
last thing we need is a bomb to land in the
Oh,
London
no, and
Zoo
hit the Cobra
and to
or
hit
let free him.
yes, to free it. So they actually killed the largest king cobra on record, 19-foot king cobra, so that it wouldn't escape into the city.
Why did they drop that son of a bitch on Germany? Should have dropped him on
That
Berlin
would
with
have
a
been
little
way better.
parachute.
Maybe it glides down with the other flying snakes. So that was a little sad story about World War II.
Oh, man.
Along
That
with
is sad.
everything else. Yeah.
Well, yeah, whatever about that other stuff.
Yeah.
Killing a biggest king cobra on earth for no reason.
Yeah.
Damn. R.I.P.
I'm gonna do one more here, Steed. A little story, a little movie. There's a couple movies about snakes. Snakes on a Plane, classic
great
line,
movie.
right?
Great movie.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these monkey frightened snakes on this
on
Monday to Friday
plane. Everybody loves. It's just the most ridiculous concept of a movie. I've seen it. It's ridiculous.
I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
It's good. It's a good movie.
I mean, it's not good. It's
one of the worst movies I've ever
terrible.
seen.
I mean, nobody thinks that movie's. You know what you're getting when you go into it.
Like Samuel L. Jackson's in it, which I lost all respect for him as an actor when he joined Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah. The other one is Anaconda, a big one, Anaconda, Steve.
Oh yeah, John Boyd.
1997's Anaconda, starring, remember her, J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez, who was
who
married to Derek Jeter.
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck. That's your Ben Affleck connection, Anaconda. Those are mine. Steve, I mean, I got a few other things, but I feel like we should. Yeah, if you got one or two. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's snakes for you. Again, snakes are, they inherently, they just invite weird people and weird scenarios. So there's like hundreds of stories on snakes and stuff.
I think it's because they evolved by burrowing. What are they doing down there? You little sneaky little motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like that's why we're always
and they're kind of synonymous with evil and scary things and stuff. So there's a lot. I found like situations in Appalachia where they used like you have to handle like a deadly snake. Like I said, one of the first times I saw a snake, this isn't one of the first times. So I did see it in the Appalachia. I think I told the story. Two young kids were driving on an ATV, both shirtless.
Oh yeah,
one's holding it like a snake, just hanging behind. Behind the ATV. It's just like part of like
dinner.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, apparently snakes are good. I didn't look up, but people do eat snakes.
Yes, I know that is a
great survival food.
Yeah,
I saw a man. What did he throw? He threw like a big ass knife at a snake, and it fucking chopped its head right off.
Yeah,
and I wanted to
imagine any reptiles being that good at eating. I don't know.
I think snakes would be the best because they don't even walk.
Yeah,
fuck them. Fuck snakes.
Fuck snakes. All right. New shows once a week. Chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. Write us. YouTube, Chubstep Podcast. Instagram, Chubstep Podcast. All that stuff. Share this with a friend. The show has ended. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace. This is Yasin.